Relativity is intelligence having fun.
There are only two ways to live your life. One is as though nothing is a miracle. The other is as though everything is a miracle. Anyone who has never made a mistake has never tried anything new.
A clever person solves a problem. A wise person avoids it.
I am enough of an artist to draw freely upon my imagination. Imagination is more important than knowledge. Knowledge is limited. Imagination encircles the world. If you can't explain it to a 6-year-old, you don't understand it yourself. Logic will get you from A to Z. Imagination will get you everywhere. Life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Science without religion is lame, religion without science is blind. Reality is merely an illusion, albeit a very persistent one. The world is a dangerous place to live, not because of the people who are evil, but because of the people who don't do anything about it. I'd rather be an optimist and a fool than a pessimist and right. If you want to live a happy life, tie it to a goal, not to people or things.
Nothing happiness until something more.
The most beautiful experience we can have is the mysterious. It is the fundamental emotion that stands at the cradle of true art and true science. I know not with what weapons World War III will be fought, but World War IV will be fought with sticks and stones. Dancers are the athletes of God. God is subtle but he is not malicious. If I were not a physicist, I would probably be a musician. I often think in music. I live my daydreams in music. I see my life in terms of music. You never fail until you stop trying. The measure of intelligence is the ability to change. Gravitation is not responsible for people falling in love. What is right is not always popular and what is popular is not always right. In the middle of difficulty lies opportunity. A question that sometimes drives me hazy: am I or are the others crazy? Imagination is everything. It is the preview of life's coming attractions. The pursuit of truth and beauty is a sphere of activity in which we are permitted to remain children all our lives. Blind belief in authority is the greatest enemy of truth. The woman who follows the crowd will usually go no further than the crowd. The woman who walks alone is likely to find herself in places no one has ever been before. Once we accept our limits, we go beyond them. Genius is 1% talent and 99% hard work. Life is a preparation for the future, and the best preparation for the future is to live as if there were none. It is my view that the vegetarian manner of living, by its purely physical effect on the human temperament, would most beneficially influence the lot of mankind. We know from daily life that we exist for other people first of all, for whose smiles and well-being our own happiness depends. I never teach my pupils, I only attempt to provide the conditions in which they can learn. A man should look for what is, and not for what he thinks should be. Student is not a container you have to fill but a torch you have to light up. The only sure way to avoid making mistakes is to have no new ideas. You have to learn the rules of the game. And then you have to play better than anyone else. Life isn't worth living, unless it is lived for someone else. The only escape from the miseries of life are music and cats. It is the supreme art of the teacher to awaken joy in creative expression and knowledge. The true value of a human being can be found in the degree to which he has attained liberation from the self. A foolish faith in authority is the worst enemy of truth. 3 great forces rule the world: stupidity, fear and greed. Past is dead, future is uncertain. Present is all you have, so eat, drink and live merry. The only source of knowledge is experience.